action, to be congruent in action, and not just talk about it. Like Tony says one thing, I want to learn from the few that do versus the many that talk. And so, so thank you, fellas, Luan, Shaw, for being here today. I wanted to. Do you guys want to share anything?
I just was saying thank you.
Love you guys. So much wisdom. So just for everyone else's insight, these guys have been really helping a lot on content development, on helping build the branding, working on the website, helping with Brazil's event, really making sure that people are sending pictures, focusing on doing all of the things that lots of people talk about. These guys are the guys that are implementing it, and so uh, it's really inspiring to see you guys really being in the space of deep trust. And we wanted to kind of go over some of the things. I wanted to, Luan, pass it to you first to see like some of the things that you need from us, because I know, you wanted to really harmonize. I'll let you share the screen, some of the things that you wanted to focus on prior to our meeting with the editors on Monday, and also some of the other thing in terms of bringing the ecosystem together so that it really starts to harmonize. So Luan, I will turn it over to your wisdom and your leadership because you're just a brilliant man. Please, bro, go ahead. Can't hear you, bro. I don't know what's going on. Is it me?
It's not you, Eric. You seem to be working.
Did you join with audio when you joined? Maybe you didn't join with audio? Because it doesn't say you're on mute.
Maybe. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, can hear you now.
Yes.
Thank you.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
I know. Yeah, well, no, first of all, thank you all. Thank you, Eric, for that great entrance. Hello. I feel it's the cable of my audiophone. Microphone. Tell me if I start not getting audio, please. You are my feedback. No. And this moment is just for saying thank you for Eric for that great entrance in a way, and just just for saying that at this moment we are like working into the web page. I don't know for the Brazil event in the Conscious Revival. If you are not going, you are not. If you are not seeing in this moment, I will invite you to go. Let me share already. Can you share here the link just for the people know the webpage, what we are doing? I have like more context into this moment. Yeah, today, well, the idea is that we can start making the video, or at least like a little script or a little ideas or little brainstorming of what should be a good video for this event. And not just only for the web page, but actually we can use it for WhatsApp or we can share it with Instagram or other media. So we can just make like create one video, have the really different formats, different lengths, and with that we can just start making a lot of marketing efforts with just one video. It's less like making a lot at this moment. Thank you. And in the other way, I know that we're trying to we are wanting to start making more an ecosystem of all the brands, of all the things, and all the havings of Balance Media Ventures, of Balance Capital, or Data, and other ones, and the Lightroom. So the idea in the first time was in the design that we can start making a more blend of all the ideas, all the projects, all the different brands, like just in one. But at the same time, this is a good calling to start seeing, at least for me, in the back end, as in the back, to see how can we integrate some of the other options, other features can actually could be good for help to the community. As usually we think as a web page you saw page a place to just see information, but at the same time a web page is a app in a way. So have
Mm,
have some data stuff and different stuff. So it would be useful to start like creating or start like see how of other features, not just in a technological way, but actually like activities and start can be start making more useful for all these brands because yeah, at this moment it's really big and we have to start making little more individual stuff. For that, I have made a little brief, a text brief that is a starting point. So later we can share about that document. But at this moment, I feel it's more important for the video, for having the opportunity to work on the video because we have a little meeting with the editors next week and just having ideas and start building a more concise video will be just awesome for everybody.
I think it would be nice, maybe Luan, if we show some of Shaw's ideas with regards to the video, because I think Shaw, do you want to take us through some of your ideas, brother?
Yeah, I
I
was going to
mean,
share the web page, but yeah,
you're gonna
let's
share
go.
the one,
Uh, let me. No, if
the
it's your
doc.
document, I prefer that you share the document.
Okay.
You want me to?
Yeah, yes, it's not, I wouldn't say my ideas. It was AI generated. But oh, hold on one second. I'm
Yeah,
having
there
issues
you
with
go.
my I think I'm having issues with my share screen right
Can
now.
I just
No,
correct you there, Shaw? It is your ideas. AI just helped you formulate it. AI is a
Okay.
tool for your brain to be able to explain things in a way that would take you longer to do, right? So AI still creates your ideas. You are the author of it.
That's true. Just in a more concise way. I appreciate that, bro. That's true. I like that description. Um,
You have to be a brilliant prompt writer in order to have AI do the right thing for you.
Indeed.
oh
Exactly.
God.
Exactly.
So how I hear it is, AI takes your heart to words.
Yeah, we gotta find it, guys.
Yep.
Hold on. And
Awesome.
here we go. Uh, yeah. So this was my script with the help of AI. Yeah. So, oh, I really focused on having the nature be a big part of it and the vitality and like movement and the workshops as well. So like I don't know, I could just read it,
do
I
you want to just
guess.
take us through it? Yeah, do you want to just
Yeah,
take
I
us
could
through
just
it
read
as
it.
if as if you were the person sharing your voice to make it happen, to
Oh
be
wow.
the
Okay.
voiceover? Take us through it like it would be you the one that's owning the script and you the one that's emphasizing this for the people that are needing your support.
Okay. Um yeah. So deep in the heart of the Brazilian rainforest, where the air is thick with life and the earth pulses with ancient wisdom, there exists a space for transformation. From April 28th to May 4th, 2025, step into the Conscious Revival Retreat, an immersive experience designed to align your body, mind, and soul with the rhythms of nature. Connect deeply with your inner self through daily yoga, meditation, and mindful movement. Let the serenity of the jungle guide you into a state of presence, peace, and awareness. But this retreat is not just about personal growth, it's about creating impact. You'll engage in powerful workshops that explore how to integrate regenerative practices into your business and global efforts, learning from the timeless wisdom of nature. Through these impact-focused workshops, you'll uncover innovative strategies for fostering sustainability, ethical leadership, and value-based business models. We believe that lessons nature offers can guide us in reshaping our world one conscious decision at a time. Immerse yourself in sacred ceremonies that honor the ancient traditions of the land. These powerful moments will guide you through deep healing, personal transformation, and renewed purpose. Take time to reconnect with the natural world through outdoor excursions that awaken your sense of wonder and adventure. Walk beneath towering trees, swim in crystal waters, and let the vibrancy of the jungle reset your energy. Whether it's through movement, fitness flows, or group activities, each day is designed to cultivate physical vitality, inner strength, and a sense of community. Feel the beat of the jungle as we come together to celebrate through music and dance. World-renowned artists will guide you in creating unforgettable moments where rhythm and movement unite us in joy, connection, and freedom. Nourish your body with organic, locally grown vegetarian meals designed to fuel your vitality and health. Each meal is crafted with love and care to support your journey and keep you feeling energized and grounded throughout your retreat. Your home for the week is a beautiful, eco-conscious chalet designed for comfort and connection. This space will be your sanctuary for rest, reflection, and rejuvenation, where every detail supports your journey of transformation. As the sun sets over the lush jungle, we come together as a community, sharing our experiences, our dreams, and the profound insights gained throughout the retreat. This is not just an event, it's the beginning of a collective movement towards a more conscious and regenerative world. Join us in Alto Paraiso for a transformative experience that will leave you inspired, connected, and ready to create a lasting impact in your life and the world around you. Reserve your place today and step into a space of healing, growth, and global change. Together, we'll awaken to the power of your inherent nature and the possibility of a collaborative future. Conscious Revival Retreat. Reserve your spot now.
Beautiful. Amazing
Thank you.
job. Definitely enhancing, definitely wants you to, is making you, entices you to be there for sure. So it serves its purpose really well.
Thank you.
Are you
Oh, do you
using
guys want to still
AI?
look at it? We could still look
Are
at
you
it.
using AI for the visuals as well? Are you filming some of it? What's the plan?
Um, yeah, I mean, I hadn't gotten that. I was thinking that that would make sense looking at some of these visuals. I mean, if we want to use this, because I was like, I don't know how much like pictures or videos we have of the past events there. So I was thinking like it would probably be better to use AI if we want to do something quite so detailed. Unless we had a lot of this content, then we could, I think, put it
You can
together.
probably mix and match. That's what we're doing for an event that we're doing right now in Africa. We're taking a few videos that, show actual participants and maybe some of the leaders who are going to be there, like Eric, for instance, that you would have them there, that the visual is there, but then we're mixing it up with a whole bunch of AI as well. So
Mm.
I think together
Yeah,
Mhm.
and we have tons of content from the local expression and lots of the community that's already living there that will be in some way, shape, or form involved from when we were there before. So that whole folder that we have of all of the content in the community and the local community that's there is available in the space of also yeah, and I think that, one thing that I love it. I think that the way that you are able to cultivate it is has been beautiful, and I also feel that we can kind of make it even more shorter because it's going to be a 2 minute, maybe 90-second video. So we need to have enough of that conciseness um, in 2 minutes, I believe, because if we're just sharing this, right, it needs to be, from my perspective, people don't have, they have the presence or the focus of
The
it's
attention
very
span of a
limited.
fruit fly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, Just to give you an idea on that, the way that we're handling it is we're doing a longer kind of like this, kind of almost like an infomercial where
Mhm.
all of this is included, but we're also doing a 30-second teaser that if they want to learn more, then so a 30-second teaser is the one that's like, that grabs you, that's like a call to action, attention holder, emotional, very emotional. So that way it would just be truly just like something that's awe-inspiring, and you grab them, and then then it takes you to a landing page that then later has this extended version video that they can learn more from. That's just
Hmm.
how we're doing it, but that's completely up to you guys, of course.
Yes,
Over.
we can actually have the two videos as the information. The longer one that actually go to YouTube or the webpage. And we can make it at this moment like what things we can actually start like putting out to have a shorter version of 30 seconds or 40 seconds to use it in other platforms. Or even try to cut up the video in shorter videos so you can start sending more direct for different people.
That's a
Uh,
good idea too. Very good idea. Yeah, to cut it up into pieces, but have one umbrella one that's just like, really grabs your attention. So, yeah, sounds really good. Really good.
Does
Sure.
anyone have any other Go ahead, Luan. Sorry.
No, no, before the insights for the video, I just want to tell you that the folder that have the footage is empty. Or it doesn't have like the things that I probably want to see.
Mm, weird. I will work on that. See why it's empty, unless somebody emptied it.
Huh.
What's that?
So, if you guys ever need someone to bounce ideas off of, or if you want a critic, because really good at that. I used to produce and direct and write commercials for years for many different companies. I used to do commercials for airlines, and I used to be a creative director for an advertising agency. So commercials, videos specifically was my department. So if you ever need like good criticism. I promise I'm pretty harsh when it comes to this stuff. So if you have a draft or something, a working video, then just please feel free to send it to me, and I will give you really specific feedback.
Can you be at that meeting on Monday with us at 8 a.m. Mountain Standard Time? Do you have the capacity?
So Monday, that would be 10. That would be 10 for me, right?
Uh,
Eastern.
yes, yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I Monday, I believe so. Yes, I can be there.
Okay, I will
Yeah,
I will send you a link to get to be at that thing, or sorry, that
sure.
that thing, that
That
meeting if
means
it's okay with you. I would love that support.
absolutely. Absolutely. I recently closed down a media company on Turks and Caicos because it was just too much and I couldn't handle it, the things that I was doing. So I sold my share, but I opened a media company in Turks and Caicos for that purpose, to create videos, and to potentially have a community there. Turns out, guys, Turks and Caicos, not a great place to build a conscious community. I would definitely advise against it. Not the right place. But yeah, I definitely will be there. And forgive me, I have to run. I have another meeting at
No,
11:30, but really great
go ahead.
work. Good job. I'll see you on
Appreciate
Monday.
you, and I'm gonna add
Thank
you. I'll
you.
see you on Monday.
See you on Monday.
I'm
Bye.
I'm sending you an invite now.
Bye.
So does anyone
I
else have any
love your
other insight?
content and how can I say I love your content and how it made me feel inside. It made me want to live what you were saying just sitting here.
That's
So thank you.
amazing. Me, me too. Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh,
it's real fun. All of you saying is like I was envisioning it traveling through my body, and just the vibration of everything you said felt in such high frequency that it was just beautiful. Thank you.
mm.
Just a little
Yes.
quick question.
You made a broken kid feel really good.
Amy, I have a little question for you. I am thinking that you can read the what was the visuals. So because you're wearing visualization of the things the show was talking, what do you go to your mind when he was talking? What are your visuals?
Question.
So what were my visuals? I just imagined the forest, and I've never been to Brazil. And I don't know if you guys have watched My Gift, the movie. He was walking through this forest, and the way you were sharing just made me feel the freedom of nature and how that freedom can become a part of me when I allow myself to feel free. Because I've said it before, whatever I've gone through has given me a strong foundation. How I continue to I said it to my daughter this morning, like we're light bulbs and we can either shine brightly in the environment we're in, or we can let our environment dim the light and flicker. And we don't need to flicker. So, and everything you read was just an extension of the conversation I was having with her as we were driving to the pediatrician with my grandkids. It was just beautiful. So I appreciate the world that's possible as my grandchildren grow. And that we're teaching people that. So in the song Beautiful, she says, we're as beautiful as we feel. And that's what I feel like this community is going to do. It's going to teach people that no matter what is happening around them, anywhere they are, and at some point it becomes a decision like anything else for the proximity we just choose to live in. It's like knocking at a door. Like, am I ready to open it? Am I ready to allow myself to have all this? Just had me watch The Shift the other day, and he said it. For the first 9 months when we're in our mother's womb, there's a complete trust from the time of conception to the 9 months, and then we're born, right? It's a trust of God. And at some point in our life, we like lose that trust. And then at some point we become older and we want the trust back. So I feel like,
So I just want to hear, I just want to emphasize what I'm hearing, because I'm hearing being in the forest is part of the mother's womb, because this is something that also when I was
yeah,
in the forest, in the jungle, and I was there meditating by myself, and I started feeling more deeply inside of myself, the experience, I started to be able to recognize how everything around me was connected to my inner world. And so this became where I started to
yeah,
feel the wind inside of me. I started to feel, the snakes or the slithers or the monkeys or the birds, or even,
yes.
the
And
spiders were things that felt inside of my soul. So I just want to really emphasize that that womb part is something that really
yeah,
allows us to deeply connect from the inside, and it amplifies when we're in a space of total connection in the jungle. So I think there's a beautiful
and not
connection
only
there,
that,
Luan.
Eric, not only that, the roots of the trees are communicating with each other. So it's literally happening all around us. Once I learned that, my mind was blown. Like even the roots of the trees. It's beautiful.
Love it. Does anyone else have any other insights that they felt or visualized when they were hearing Shaw talk? I think there's a lot of value in sharing if everybody is open.
If I may speak, one of the things that I believe is very important, especially because it's the message that I received from you, Eric, the first time you talked about the Brazil area and talking about the 25 something waterfalls that it has connection with water. It's not just, it's specifically bringing that, maybe putting people, a woman, a man, or a community or a group of people submersed in water, receiving the water from the water floor, the fall, that it's a cleansing way of being connected, part of the transformation, part of the ignition of a new cycle of your life. I think that would be very wonderful to have there. And I love the whole script is beautiful, and definitely, again, it brings me the need of being part of it for myself. I would love to have a little bit, and I'm going to say it. I think that it's also important to bring a little bit more about what it would bring if you have a business to bring it towards that, because that's a little bit of a miss. So it's not about only the connection with yourself, because
Beautiful.
for everyone, it is the connection to ourselves. The ones that are actually working with themselves, like we all are, and it's not that others don't, but they don't see the necessity of working with oneself when you are actually having to bring it into the business. So a little bit of that. It has it, but just a twitch more, which I wouldn't know how to describe it or how to put it into it. But I think that it would be a good thing.
Beautiful wisdom. Brenda, do you want to add to that? I have a feeling that you want to, or you can, or you feel like it.
I'm in a doctor's office, so I might get cold. But I would agree with Evelyn. I think because this is for entrepreneurs, they're going to have a business. I had a sense it was a lot, and hey, I get it. Like, business is a spiritual experience, but I think it needs like a little more business focus, I guess. I think it's really how Evelyn put it. It's, I can imagine. I liked what she said about the water and how you would feel if you were in the water. And but how is that going to relate, say, back to business? So maybe just, and maybe I missed it in Shaw's because I was driving, and unfortunately I can't be super focused when I'm driving somewhere. But
No, I think you ladies give great feedback. I think it's important.
Yeah, I just, that's kind of, I'm trying to process it also right at the moment. But when she said that, I thought, yeah. I liked what she had to say, because we're trying to attract people that want to, well, and maybe I'm wrong here, people that have a business that want to move from operator to owner, and this kind of setting is going to help people with that. And so maybe a little focus on that, because sometimes here's what sometimes the wording, there's too many words, or there's too many, maybe it's just that it has to be shortened. I think also Monica would be really good at just getting it more concise, and like something you're just, man, I got to go to that. Like for me, I'm drawn to go to that for all of what Shaw says. But then if we're attracting business owners that want to become more conscious of how they're running their business, or what the messages they're putting out into the world, we need to kind of say that, and maybe say it in just very, like you're talking to a 5-year-old. because
Mm.
sometimes the wording for me is like you're talking already to, somebody living on a higher consciousness. Now, this is my hallucination because
Beautiful.
I am when Shaw read that, I am drawn to, I'm like, I'm going to have FOMO if I can't go. Right. So, uh, so it's just giving it another perspective. You're asking for feedback. Remember,
Yeah.
it's just my hallucination.
Yeah. Beautiful. Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
yeah, I would completely agree there, and I think that's exactly the point, right? We have to bear in mind that the people who will be seeing this video don't know our community necessarily, or don't, you know, they need to. It needs to be in that 1 second, 2 seconds, kind of,
Yeah.
I can mix my business and my own wellness and just elevate myself is going to be amazing. So some of the things that came through to my mind there were, like, if we talk about like one of the days, isn't it? It's like where you get intensively immersed into the business conscious entrepreneur, conscious leadership. And then we go for a walk into the waterfalls for 2 hours where we can compound business with nature, something along
Yeah.
those lines. I think,
Yeah.
if you run that through AI a few times, you're
Yeah.
going to
I
come
like
up
that,
with an
Ross.
amazing
Yeah.
script that kind of covers that so that then
Hmm.
I've now clicked, hang on, I'm working on my wellness, my business, myself. Now I really, really, really want to go.
Yeah. Yeah. I totally agree, Ross. Kind of just what you said there. That resonated with me because it's combining the two. And so I'm thinking, for example, I have a friend that I thought, oh man, this would be great for her. But she doesn't know anything about the community. She is first and foremost business, but also, and also wants to become more of a conscientious business owner. So I'm thinking of her. What kind of message is going to resonate with her? And she would resonate with what Ross just said.
If I may, I'd like to share something that I wrote from my own experience in the past and why some of the questions that I went on this journey for. And I'd like to get curious of integration alongside the way. So I'm going to share my screen because I think this is something, we added it. I added to the list underneath Shaw. And these are questions that I've always asked myself.
Can I
So this
interrupt you
might
for 1
go
second, Eric? Because I have to go. You're recording, right? So I can watch later? I have
right.
my granddaughter here. We're I've had you, I'm listening, and I have to say goodbye because I just came in to the doctor's office. So can I watch this later? Because I'm very interested.
Mm-hmm.
You're
Beautiful.
you're
Yes,
you're
it's
recording, right?
recorded. Of course. Yep.
Okay, thanks, you guys. Love you. See you soon.
Love you.
This is Lumi.
See you.
That's Lumi Rose.
Bye. Bye, Lumi.
Thank you, Amy.
Hi,
Thanks so
Amy.
much. That's my wife. See you.
Yes, it's beautiful.
Great job,
So
everybody.
amazing. So who are we? What are we here to create? Why are we here? Have you ever asked yourself these questions? Have you become curious about your reasons for living? These questions are meaningful and they nourish a deeper part of us all. They encourage us to discover what it means to live a life of fulfillment, and those of us brave enough to walk the path discover the greatness. We have the ability to co-create a playground of infinite possibilities instead of focusing on the limitations that have been projected on us all for thousands of years. We can amplify responsibilities by coming together to share a collective dream, a dream of joy, of meaning, of compassion. The disempowering stories of the past have been ones that have led most people around the world to lack and scarcity, and we get to tell a new story, a story of benevolence, of abundance, of creativity, and of absolute truth. For it's the principles that guide us that will be the ones that define us. It's in our decisions that will determine our destiny, and as a result, we must choose to reflect on our actions, for what we decide to do in life will echo in eternity. Our next generations are counting on us to step up and use our businesses, our lives, and our energy to build a future they are proud of. We can do better together. Join the Conscious Revival, where we bring together developers, leaders, impact investors, and change makers to focus on our deeds, not our words, as that is what will be the change we want to see in the world. The stories of the past have proven to limit us. If we observe and pay attention to patterns, we can choose to utilize and create the new standards of the future. It's time we raise our standards from excellence to outstanding. Your 2 millimeter shift is awaiting. We rise together. Now, the reason that I added that 2 millimeter shift at the end is because I believe that a lot of people that hear Tony speak, they hear the 2 millimeters, and these are really a lot of the community that we want to attract. So some of the suggestions that I have, I'm open to any insight, as well as I think that by getting curious from everyone's perspective, we'll offer
I would
how we can
definitely,
map.
I would definitely take some of that, I especially like the beginning, um, and incorporate that into what Shaw has already written. And, you know,
Beautiful.
and to ensure the focus, because that was the place I was at, like, what the frick is all this about? Why, you know, why am I doing what I'm doing? You know, and I think a lot of people are in that place. So I really liked that beginning, because I think a lot of people are there. And if you can take what Shaw has written and what you've written there and kind of use some from both and really try to focus on speaking to a 5-year-old and um, and the vision of that ideal person that we want coming, that business person that maybe is stuck, that is still operating and not owning, and taking it from that perspective. That would be what I would, because I really love what you wrote. That resonates with me.
Yeah, I follow Brenda as well.
Yeah.
The only thing through the
Sorry.
no, man, I was just going to say that I was listening and I for me it was just like the Eric's section was me like a teaser because it's the why the
A teaser.
thing, then
Yeah.
go and then have more information because it's all like why we're going this. You have my attention and then if it doesn't says anything about like the business part that you were saying earlier or for the event in the science that shows is more into the event. So I will suggest actually to mix them and at the same time trying to make the how one idea of like Ross was saying like then like a little business and then leave. We now have the why, we have the place, this is the business stuff, and then this is going to go to the wellness or how we can start pixel together.
I was
Evelyn,
just
do you want to
going,
share?
I was just
Sugitas?
going to say that the beginning, the questions are exactly very accurate. I love the whole script, but from the moment you started talking about the principles and what it's the impact that it will create, and we are trying to manifest from a business perspective, I think that that's quite key to this, the how you market it. At least it
It's
would
we're
resonate.
not so we're not trying to do it, we're doing it. But sorry. Uh can you explain that deeper? What you mean by that? So the principles and say more,
So
please.
I would not recall exactly how you wrote it. So if you would, from your script, there is one sentence that starts with the principles, and
The
you start
principles that
going,
guide.
These ones, yep.
yeah. So from there onwards, you dive deeper into what businesses kind of require, what is the mind of the person that is going to undertake this kind of thing and wants to reshape their way of business. That's how I felt it would work. And that's why I thought that from that onwards, I believe it's a very good approach.
From the principles from here, from the business perspective.
Yes.
I see.
Not all of it, but certain parts of it definitely would be very important to mention.
Cool. I think we have some great feedback, Shaw, Luan. So
Mhm.
we can make it better and really evolve the language and bring our beautiful minds together, and we can use some of the resources like AI and others to evolve. Sigita's brother, do you want to share anything? You've been so quiet and listening.
No, it's cool to hear everyone in the process. I really, my take on marketing, my take on this specific event. So I don't have to add anything there.
Love it. Appreciate you, brother.
Buddy.
Cool.
You for
Well,
all the feedback. Yes, it is
I was
awesome.
taking notes. So great.
any other additions that anybody wants to share?
I just want to say thank you for letting me be part of it, even though I haven't really been part of it at all. What you guys are doing is amazing, and I truly believe in what you guys are doing. So thank you for letting me be in this call. Thank you for all your
Being
work.
here. Mm.
Thank you, Evelyn. It means a lot to us, especially your grounding, calming energy. It's super amazing to have. Brenda,
You
did you
had
want to
great
add anything?
feedback.
Sorry.
I was just going to say, Evelyn, yeah, you had great feedback.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Well, good. Hope you have a
Amazing. Teamwork
wonderful
makes the
time.
teamwork makes the dream work. And Evelyn, is there anything that we can do to serve you, because you've served us today so beautifully?
Oh, I'm actually happy to be of full service today. I'm walking my path the best way I can. So just thankful for having the opportunity of being here today.
And thank you for being at our previous meeting as well. It was amazing to have your presence there and your wisdom. So, we're building a community together, and everyone is involved. And I'm grateful that we get the insight of your, like when we met a couple of years ago on the plane. We knew that we were gonna stick together in some way. So I'm grateful that we made it happen. We keep going.
Thank you. I think the universe for waking me up and saying, hey, you just need to wake up. And then I got into the messages and I saw the call and I said, oh, I'm gonna join. So yeah, definitely very grateful. Thank you so much, everyone. I need to go. It's time for me to actually wake up and start with my day. So all my love to all of you, and thank you again.
Ciao, Evelyn.
Bye-bye.
Ciao.
Evelyn, for
Big
being
love.
here, for your great feedback.
Thank you.
Have a nice day.
Cool. So, Shah, do you want to add anything? Or Luan, I can work on some of the amalgamation of bringing it together. Maybe Shah, you can too, and then we can work on how that looks like. I think putting it together is going to be a lot of fun. I'm happy to jump even further on a deeper call if we need to. I'll do some work and see how we can make it happen behind the scenes, and then get your feedbacks as well, gentlemen, of bringing that together. And Sean,
Would
maybe
be
you can do the
awesome.
same in your own way. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, we could do that. Luan just messaged me about do we want to meet today to sync it?
Anything.
So I mean I could do that if we wanted to meet together and just work together on bringing it together and starting the process of
Yeah.
actually like yeah, finalizing. Yeah.
Yeah, you guys let me know what time is best for you, and we jump on a call. I have meetings all day today. However, we figure it out.
Okay, I can meet at I would say 3 o'clock, 3 p.m. PST. Um, is good for me.
PST, that's 4 o'clock my time, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
cool. Let's do that. Does that work for you, Luan?
Be check. Oh well, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's make the video.
Cool.
Awesome. Thanks,
Okay.
guys.
I'll see you brothers there. Brenda,
Yeah,
thank you so much for your
everybody.
guidance and support.
Yeah.
Really appreciate you. Sigita's always good to have you here with us, brother.
Yeah, much love, everyone.
Love you guys.
Bye. Have a great day. See you later.
Ciao. Ciao, Eric. You look amazing, by the way.
So do you, brother. I can't see you, but you look amazing.
I just came out from the spa, so it could be.
It's just beaming off of you. It's good. How
Stay
are
Yeah,
you
good.
much
feeling
Stay
love.
good?
Yeah,
Heart
I'm
as
feeling
well?
good, man. But
Good.
what's that?
I said heart as well.
Yeah.
Good.
Very good.
Okay, brothers. Love you both. Big hugs.
Ciao.